Hello YouTube stackers, this is ST with Silver Stacking 101 and welcome to Laid Back Wednesday. New guys, and we have a bunch of you. Laid Back Wednesdays is where we discuss social economic issues, not necessarily silver issues. I have been doing a series on the eroding personal property rights in the United States. The next 2 or 3 videos are going to deal with the eroding freedom of speech we are seeing. Now that is germane to the loss of personal property rights in the respect that our free speech allows us to protest and try to steer the political debate. Now, I'm going to use an example that has recently occurred in the news to illustrate my point. A few Sundays ago, I woke up to all kinds of grief, gnashing of teeth, and heartache because the President of the United States of America retweeted a GIF that was political satire. I'm sure everybody's seen it, where the CNN logo is superimposed on Vince McMahon's head from a scene when President Trump guest starred on WWE. It was funny, it was political satire. We can debate whether it was presidential for him to retweet it, but I want to go one step further. Let's talk about CNN's actions following the tweet. CNN expended resources to track down the creator of the GIF. Now, what were they hoping to find? Was it there going to be a Russian on the other end? Was it going to come back to Putin's personal computer in the Kremlin? Really? What the hell were they hoping to gain by tracking down who made it? It was a funny political piece of satire. It comes back to a 15-year-old child. So what does CNN do? Realize, hey, it was created by a 15-year-old child. It's satire, harmless. No. They go and intimidate the young man. They threaten to reveal his identity if he ever did it again. Now, CNN has a management board, an editorial board, and a legal department. Not one of those guys and gals thought it would be a good idea to refrain from threatening a 15-year-old child. What would happen if they revealed his ID? Well, eventually he's going to want a job. A supermarket wouldn't hire him, not because they may be opposed to what he did, but they wouldn't hire him because some liberal whack job or whack jobs will start showing up and giving the supermarket a hard time. The kid's going to want to go to college. Even if he gets past the college admissions with this in his background, he will run into a liberal professor that holds it against him. And let's be honest, there's a certain amount of people that are using physical intimidation and retribution against people that say stuff they don't like. He's a 15-year-old. He can't fight back. He's 15. They intimidated a kid. Now CNN further decided it was a good idea to put out a press release along with their own story that they did it. Really? You go around intimidating a kid? Too bad it didn't come back to a 32-year-old Marine that has served 4 years on active duty and with 2 combat tours. I think they would have learned what real intimidation is, and they ain't it. So they made a deal where they reserved the right to reveal his identity should he do anything else like this. Now, I have seen in the editorial page of the paper editorial cartoons that made fun of CNN. Did they go after the artist? Did they go after the proven editor? No. Why? because you don't go after people that buy ink by the barrel. But a 15-year-old kid, they stifled his speech. They told him, if you do it again, if you don't behave to their standards, screw their damn standards, but if you don't behave to their standards, they were going to do something that was going to hurt the kid by revealing his identity. Now, we go back. The question is, was it presidential for the president to retweet the GIF? The real question is, was it journalistic integrity to do what CNN did? CNN has no journalistic integrity. It's not like they came around some guy like me trying to intimidate. It's a 15-year-old kid. I don't want to ever see anything on CNN about bullies. They are a bully. They did it. They bullied a 15-year-old kid and put out a press release bragging about it. Now, this is indicative with the left trying to stop speech they don't agree with. During the campaign, I put a Donald Trump bumper sticker on my truck. I've had friends that were big Trump supporters say, ST, I wouldn't do that. Why wouldn't you do it? Because people are getting attacked and their vehicles are being vandalized by expressing support for Trump. My response is, that's why I have the Glock. You know, nobody's going to stop me from expressing my support. And I'm not going to stop anybody else from expressing their support. This is the country we're dissolving into, where if you disagree with something, you can't speak it. If you make a funny joke about something like the GIF, you're threatened by a major American news outlet. Now, next week, we're going to go further into this. And we're going to bring up a few other examples. And we're going to tie it back to why it's important, no matter what, we maintain our right to free speech. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment, agree, disagree. Let me know. Saturday we'll pick back up with the lies of silver pumpers. God bless you. Have a great day.